Hi, everybody. This is Christy with campingwithchristy.com. And today I am in a very special place. It is Rose Hill, which is in Manito Park in Spokane, Washington. And when I'm traveling, I love going to parks, anything with flowers, trees, beautiful views. And this was rated as one of the places that you should see when you're in Spokane. And they have Japanese gardens, which is the main reason that I came here. But when I pulled into the parking lot, they had a sign pointing to the rose garden, and they have over 1,500 different rose plants here, rose bushes, and they've got dahlias and lots of other things. But the view here is just astounding. And before I take you around, I just I feel like I want to share a little bit about me and who I am and where I'm from. So, when I was growing up, I was mostly in southwestern Virginia, and my parents divorced when I was young, but I always had visitation with my father, and we always stayed with his parents, who lived in Bluefield, Virginia. And his parents, their names were Ambrose and Nellie Gills. And Ambrose was an accountant, and Nellie was a retired school teacher who taught elementary school. And they were about as plain and simple as people come. And they were just good salt of the earth people. And from the time that I was a little girl, my grandmother always loved for me to read, and she gave me one of her old school textbooks, the teacher's manual. And for all holidays and any special times, she always gave me books as gifts, and always made sure to tell me that an education was the most important thing, and that she had worked hard and put aside money to make sure that I would be able to go to college. And I took that to heart. And I went to school to become a teacher, and I got my degree. And I think a big part of that was her. She loved me unconditionally and with a pure heart. And I just remember what a good person she was. And during my life, her health was not good. She very rarely ever left home. But one of the things that she had in her yard was a single row of red roses. And just being here in this park and seeing all the roses just makes me think of her. And I hope that she would be proud of me. And I know that her influence is one of the main reasons why I became a teacher, and I know it's why I ended up at a library, because she gave me a love of books from very early on. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about her, because she meant a lot to me. And as I've gotten older, I think that there are very few people that you have in your life who genuinely love you and want the best for you. And she was one of those people. So this post and video is for Nellie Gills, who grew up in Wise, Virginia, who married Ambrose Gills and had one child, my father, David Gills, and who had me with my mom. And I was Christy Gills for many years. And I just, being here just makes me think of her and the time that I spent with her growing up. So, I'm going to take you around the garden, and I'm going to stop crying, and I'm going to show you a little bit about why this place is so special. So let me give you just an overview here. There are a couple of gazebos here. There are lots of seats, benches, and other places to sit throughout here. There is a paved path, but you're more than welcome to step off the path, of course, like I did. And I was sitting over here on one of the little benches off to the side. And I'm going to take you over to this path right in front of me, which gives you a look from the top of the hill of the entire garden. And it's also got a sign here that tells you a little bit about the garden, what kind of rose bushes they have here, when it started, and a little bit of the history. And they also have a flagpole over here, which is dedicated to all the unknown soldiers. And I'll give you a look around this side as well now. They have roses of every color, every hue, just stunning. And the volunteers here are working hard and talking with folks here and answering questions that you might have. This is the article here about Rose Hill and about the park. I'll show you that. This is the map of the park, and it is diagrammed and numbered with some of the varieties that they have here. This is the plant list for the entire park, which is massive. And I'll show you, they've got a plaque here showing that they won an award back in 2007. And I'll take you around one more time and give you a view of the entire area here. And the roses just go on and on and on. I'll show you some of the different colors and varieties over here. Go over to this side. You can get a good view over here. Lots of reds and pinks and yellows. And they've got some that are variety that are multicolored, which are gorgeous. And go over this way. You can just see the rows and rows and rows of roses. They are everywhere, and you see the splendid colors of fall in the background as well. So consider myself to be very lucky to be able to see this while there are still flowers and the beautiful leaves still on the trees. I hope you all enjoyed this post today, and I'm glad I got to share a little bit about myself and about my grandmother, Nellie Gills. Have a great day.